Okay, so after losing his wife, Ralph is really going through it. So you're about to see raw, unedited, me checking out the property, evaluating the property, and seeing if we can create a win-win. But I wanted you to be prepared because this is raw and very unedited. So get ready, here we go. All right, how you doing? This is Franklin Cruz. I am going to do some live seller calls. I'm here at the office. So we are going to be going through the lead sheet. We got some leads that just came in. So I'm going to pull this up in the computer so you can see this. This is my war room, I would say. This is the office over here. And all the way around me. So the purpose of doing these calls is, number one, I'm a huge believer as getting the reps in. So as you get more reps in and having conversations with sellers, one is you have a better reputation in the area when you're actually when you're doing this workflow, rather than gathering information, seeing if you could put a contract in and never seeing the property. I do the complete opposite, and I've been experimenting with this process since 2018 to see what is the difference. And the difference has been massive and millions of dollars of profitability because of that, which I've documented everything in these since 2018 of this process to make sure it works. Because before, in a different world, I used to teach the exact opposite. I used to teach, get it under contract, see if you could sell it, and then move on. But the thing is, if you're attempting to have a long-term real estate investing career or real estate developer, you need a community. You need your area. You need those 9 prominent zip codes in your area so you can dominate. Anyway, so we're going to be going through this lead sheet as well. And let's have these conversations, see who picks up the phone, and take it from there. All right, so this is a live seller session. And again, having conversations, the goal normally whenever you're having conversations with sellers is, number one, build rapport. Number two, you want to establish what is their motivation. Why do they actually want to sell? You want to gather all the information that you possibly can. Don't forget to build rapport. Don't forget to build rapport. Figure out what their sales price is and establish an appointment within the next 24 to 48 hours that you can view the property as quickly as you can. All right, so we are going to call. Let's make some phone calls now. First leads that just came up. David Powers. Okay, so Mr. David, he called. Let's see where he's at. Okay. And you're going to do it right here on this phone. Okay, call's coming in. He is not picking up the phone, so we're going to call the next person as well. Now remember, 50% of people don't pick up.
Please leave your message for 865-680-1701.
Hey, how you doing, David? This is Franklin Cruz from True Investors, giving you a shout back. I saw that you're interested in selling your property. If you can, please give me a call back at 863-600-2800. All right, talk to you later. Thank you, sir. Or you can shoot me a text as well. Okay, now we're going to the next person. All right. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Why is it chopping off my head? Perfect. There we go. All right, so now next person that we're going to give a call, Ralph. Okay. Ralph, I'll pull up his phone number. Hello, is Ralph there? Hello, Ralph.
Hello?
Hello, is Ralph there?
Speaking.
Ralph, how you doing, buddy? This is Franklin Cruz with True Investors.
Hey.
Having a good day today?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Where are you located?
1339.
13
Tom Watson Road.
Palm, like Palm? P-O.
P-O-M.
Uh-huh.
Watson Road.
Watson Road. Okay. What city is that?
Lakeland.
Oh, okay. Lakeland, Florida. What zip code's that as well?
33801.
3380. All right, so you're on the north side. Okay. Perfect. All right, so tell me about the property. How many bedrooms and how many baths is it?
3 bedrooms, 2 full baths.
3 bedroom, 2 full bath. Okay.
Open living area.
Okay. Open living. Got it. What was the year built? Do you know?
2018.
Okay, so 2018 is a newer property. What's the name of the builder?
Palm Harbor Homes.
Oh, okay. Palm Harbor. So it's a manufactured home.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Manufactured. Do you own the land?
Yes.
Okay, so you do own that. How big is the parcel?
0.76 acres.
Okay, 0.76 acres. Got it. Okay. And so basically you bought it. You already owned the land before you bought it?
Yeah, I bought the land before the house even went on it.
Oh, okay. Perfect. And you don't have any HOA fees where you're at, right?
No.
Okay, perfect.
I live right straight across the street from a church.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right. And then any special features related to the property?
Well, I've got a 30 by 40 foot garage.
Okay, that's a big ass garage.
Yes, it is.
Concrete pad, or you got it on the ground?
It's on a cement pad.
Oh, wow.
Cement and everything.
That's a big boy. Okay.
And it's got a $25,000 sunroom added to it.
Nice. Okay.
Between the house and the sunroom, you're looking at 2,040 square feet.
Got it. Okay. 2,040 square feet. And then how big is the living area?
It's probably at least a third of the house.
So what, about 1,200 square feet? 1,500?
I would say probably 1,200.
About 1,200. Okay. So 1,200 square feet. Got it. All right. And then do you have a mortgage on the property?
Yes.
Okay. What's your mortgage at?
It's with Rocket Mortgage.
Okay, right.
The takeoff is $204,010.96.
Got it. You know that one to the penny.
I looked it up yesterday.
Oh, did he? Okay. All right. And so let me see here as well. And so everything's brand new on that property then. There's really nothing that needs to be any kind of upgrades that you would do to the property?
Nope.
Okay. No upgrades. Got it.
The backyard's totally fenced in.
Oh, okay. Totally fenced in. Got it. Totally fenced in. Got it. I mean, it sounds like a great property, man. Why do you want to sell?
My wife passed away last November.
I'm so sorry to hear that, man.
And her son that lives in California doesn't like the idea of me living alone at age 72.
Dude, you sound young. What are you talking about? You're 72. Good Lord. Time flies, though, man. Good Lord.
Yeah.
I'm
retired Navy.
Okay.
Being as a government contractor. Now I'm working for Walt Disney World.
No way. How's that gig?
I love it. I'm an electronics technician on Rise of the Resistance in Star Wars.
Shut up. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is amazing. How long have you been working there?
May will be 5 years.
That's not bad at all. Man, they hired you past 65. That's pretty good.
They hired me right off the street and put me on a ride that wasn't even open yet.
No way. How did you get that gig?
They called me up. I went in for the interview, and 2 days later they called me up and said, "We're hiring you, and this is where you're going."
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, my wife couldn't believe it. She said, "There's this route." Sit there and says, "That's going to be the most sophisticated ride that Disney has."
And you're the one working on it. You're the main electrician.
I'm one of them.
Wow. That's got to be neat. What were you doing in the Navy?
I was an electronics tech.
Oh man, so you've been around that your whole life then, or your adult life?
I've been in electronics since 1969.
Wow. Jeez. Yeah, I'm an Army guy, so I was Army. My last duty assignment, I was.
Website.
Say again?
I said I saw that on your website.
Yeah, yeah. My last gig, I was a general's aide at Central Command right when coming back from war. Yeah.
I've been over there.
Which one were you? Vietnam?
I was in Vietnam, plus as a government contractor, I was in Afghanistan and Iraq.
Really?
Yeah.
Gee, what year were you in Iraq? So hopefully you're getting something out of this entire evaluation of me checking out the property and what we're looking for, and even the dog as well. So if you're interested in also becoming a true investor and you are interested in doing things with integrity, go to trueinvestors.com. Probably you could be a part of the community, or probably we could do some kind of mentorship. We'll see what we could do. I'm not sure. All right, talk to you soon.
I went there in 2011.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was downrange 2003, right when we invaded.
Yeah.
And then,
I was in Tajikistan when we were invaded.
jeez. So, and
My
it,
boss called me up from the States and says, "Hey, how do you feel about going into Kabul?" And I said, "For what?" We got all the test equipment to find the satellites that the Army can't find.
oh my God, are you kidding me?
Yeah. I said, "Well, I'll do it, but how am I going to get there?"
So did you saw the old palaces as well?
Oh yeah.
It wasn't that cool, the hands in the highway? Did you see that, the hands with the swords?
Oh yeah, that, and then what was the other big palace I saw? The one where all his generals were in a movie theater that we hit.
I forget. That could have been near the. Was that in Baghdad or Kabul?
That's in Baghdad. I saw the one in Baghdad.
Interesting. Okay. I'll tell you a fun fact about the hands with the swords that you see. So the interesting fact is the hands actually it's Saddam Hussein's actual hands. So if you look close, it actually has his hand patterns inside of it. So those details of the patterns of inside your hand is the exact identical to Saddam Hussein.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely not a narcissist at all. Yeah. We're like, damn, that is attention to detail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So on this property, man, what do you want to do with it?
I've had 4 realtors here yesterday looking at it.
Jesus.
And I say, they was listed for $300,000 to $310,000.
Okay.
But then I don't know how long it's going to sit on the market.
Okay.
And I've got one of these online buyers. What is it? We Buy Homes 365.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
They've offered me $250,000.
Okay. What do you want?
If I can find somebody around here that's local,
Yeah.
that I can sell it for $250 for, it's gone.
Okay. And then you already got a place that you're going to be moving to?
I'll have all my stuff packed up and put in storage until I get out to California.
Oh, you're going to Cali? Okay.
Yeah. My wife's oldest son.
See, just established rapport.
He's a marijuana grower in California.
Okay.
And he wants me to come out there and work with him, repairing all the equipment that breaks.
Okay. Hey, that's a good gig if it works.
Yeah. He's getting ready to buy a home out there and everything, and he wants me to come live with him.
That'll be cool. That's a different adventure.
Oh yeah. I lived in California for about 7-8 months when I was in the Navy.
Yeah.
And that's the different lifestyle out there. I don't know if I could go out there and live forever.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's promised tomorrow, man. We're just enjoying every day we can.
That's it.
That's how I look at it. Every morning I wake up, I'm like, you know what? Both of my legs work and I could breathe. I'm fine. Everything else is going to be gravy.
That's it. That's the way I look at it every morning. Every morning, I tell everybody, I said, when I get up in the morning, I got two choices. I said, I can either make it a good day or a bad day, and I always chose the good day side.
Yeah, that's it. 100%. That's it. Because it's like, there's so many people that didn't wake up. So I'm like, I'm grateful. You never know. So on this one, so you're telling me 250, you'll walk away today, we'll sign a contract, and that works for you. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I'll do is I always actually inspect the property. So we go over there, we inspect the property, and if the numbers work, then we could sign an agreement today. And I'll tell you too, my biggest thing when I'm dealing with home sellers, I do want a win-win scenario. So if I see an opportunity that you could potentially make more money, then I'll share that with you and I'll give you the option, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So my biggest thing is just, I'm a local guy, but I also want to just make sure I always have a good reputation. So I'm not trying to steal anybody's property. I just want to create a win-win. That's how I look at it.
Well, that sounds good to me.
Perfect. Are you going to be, let me see here real quick. So are you going to be in the area later today around probably let's say around, well, I'm not sure if today or tomorrow morning may work better. Are you working tomorrow morning or to this?
I work second shift.
Okay. So tomorrow.
5 days off.
Okay.
I'll be home up until 12:30 tomorrow.
Okay, up until 12:30. Why don't we schedule it for tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning? Would that work for you?
That'll work. I'll be up having my coffee.
Okay, perfect. And just to be clear with you, what I'll do is, Ralph, I'm going to bring the agreement with me. So if we come up to agreement that the numbers make sense and I think it makes sense, then we could sign right there and then.
Very well.
If it doesn't make sense, I'm going to bring an appraiser with me. So I'll have the entire appraisal of the property printed out. I'll go over it with you and I'll give you some other options that may be a win-win for you.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, Ralph. Well, I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8:30 in the morning.
Okay, very well.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
All right. Have a good evening.
You too, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's it. So you just have the conversation, build rapport, write all the highlights of the property down, and now what we do is we go right into making the rest of the phone calls and knowing that I've got to do an appraisal on this property so we can give it to them. So that's it. And then we'll have one more conversation, see if they pick up so you can get everything that, just the learning aspect. And I'm literally, even though I've memorized this, but this is the lead sheet. So I'm just going off of the lead sheet. And then you kind of feel it out. Do you have to ask every single one of these questions? You just feel the conversation. The main points, you want to make sure that you don't miss those main points, which is, hey, tell me more about the property. What's the property? Tell me about the address. There's these highlighted items that you really want to make sure that you ask. And the rest of them is just gravy. Just like I always ask, what's your mortgage balance? Well, there's a reason why you want to ask that is because then you could find out, well, right off the rip, are they wasting your time or not? And then can you do something creative or not? And then does he own land or not? So there's a lot of positive things that could potentially happen. So anyway, now let's have the other conversation. So this is Ralph. So now I'm just going to annotate everything that we got from this conversation. And then I want to make the next phone call. Okay. It's pretty cool too. He was a Vietnam vet. Super nice guy. You see, you just want to get into establishing rapport. I mean, to me, tonality is a really big thing. Understanding where they got to feel comfortable. People, when they know, like, and trust you, the doors will always open. You just got to be authentic with people and tell people the truth. There's so many scam artists that like speaking like a damn robot. People just want the opposite of that. Really nice guy. He would take $250,000 for it, or potentially he would take 45 grand right now, take over the mortgage, and then we could resell it at 310,000. So we'll see what's possible. Which that is completely possible on the site as well. Okay, so now let's call Rodney George. Let's see what's up with him. Mr. Rodney.
That's why no one will remember your name.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
All right, we'll give it a shot later on. So hopefully you learned something out of this. This is a seller session. You heard the live call, and then we will take it from there. All right, so you just saw everything with this entire transaction with Ralph, myself, how we negotiated a deal, come up with a creative solution, and actually how I allowed him to create his own win-win scenario. So that's what it's all about, creating that win-win scenario, seeing what we could do together, and just making it happen. So if that works, fantastic. If it doesn't, it is what it is. So anyway, if you're interested in becoming a true investor and doing deals with integrity, go to trueinvestors.com. Love to hear everything about any of your deals that you're working on. And inside the academy, I've got everything from contracts, creative deals, developments that I've done, how I negotiated it, all of it right there. So I want you to really, take it in and do something with it. So anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Be blessed. Bye.